Now today I wanted to talk about something serious. Um, Both my daughter and my sister both seem to have trouble navigating where they need to go using street signs, what have you. That I mean, Heather's lived in Logansport her whole life, but still has trouble figuring out where she's at sometimes. My younger daughter also has the same problem. Now, Heather has admitted she was kept home her whole childhood, not allowed to go anywhere. She's admitted that in her video. My daughter, same issue. Not really allowed to go roam free because of the way society is today. With me, I was a free range kid. Roamed Logansport on my bike everywhere. I was very much a free range. So I learned to create mental maps in my head. And I still do that today, wherever I go. I get to a new city. It may take me a while to learn it, but I learn it. Muncie, I've learned fairly well. Fort Wayne, it's a larger city, so I've learned parts of it. Not all of it yet, but parts of it. Same with Indianapolis. Kokomo, I know fairly well. Wabash, yeah, I know. I go back to Colorado Springs. I could still take you around. I've got the mental map. Logansport and Marion, I know like the back of my hand. Anywhere you want to go, I could take you. Monticello. Heck yeah. I'm getting to know a lot of the roads of Indiana like the back of my hand just by traveling them. I make mental maps. I'm thinking the difference between free range kids and kids who are home kept is the ability to make mental maps. If they are kept home, they lose that skill early on. They are denied that skill. The term you lose it or you use it or you lose it, very true. Parents do not do their kids any justice by keeping them home all the time. Because their kids never learn to make mental maps. Our society is denying our kids the ability to know how to get around and figure out where they're at by forcing them to stay home. Yes, this is a different world. Yes, there are dangers. But are we really doing our kids any favors by denying them the ability to make mental maps? Yes, we've got GPS, but that's AI. Is that any substitute for RI, real intelligence? We are starting to let machines take over for human intelligence. And to me, that's a little scary. This will degrade our ability to think for ourselves. I mean, already you can see it in Heather's videos that she does not think before she speaks. And that is dangerous. Obviously, I've been thinking about this issue for a long time before I spoke out on it. My sister tends to blab, blab, blab before she actually knows the facts. And that's dangerous. She says I'm crazy, blah, 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 gaslights me. And speaks out on things before she knows anything. Like when she said that she called out to Cheyenne Mountain to their law firm Lockheed Martin before she even knew Lockheed Martin wasn't a law firm. Right there, that tells you our species is not engaging the brain before we speak. And that's dangerous. Heather's not the only one. There's a lot of people who speak before engaging the brain. And that's the big problem with today's society. With my family, I've dealt with gaslighting my whole life. That's why I walked away from him. And I'm not the only cousin who's dealt with it. There's at least 3 of us. And going back in the generations, the abuse and gaslighting has been going on for at least 3 generations that I know of. Probably more. This kind of abuse is generational. And it's time to break the cycle. It's a good thing my sister never had kids. And hopefully Aurora can break the cycle with hers. I wanted to with mine, but I married wrong. I married very wrong. If I could go back in time, I'd tell myself to run. Hell, if I could go back in time, I'd go back and kidnap my 12-year-old self and take her to a res and raise her. Save her all the pain and shame of being raised by my family. Ugh. Ugh. Or maybe even younger. Anyway, there you go.